it's Angelo from Angelo's Workbench with my latest update. But before I get to that, let's talk about this funny looking thing that's on my head. This is my GoPro camera, which I have recently purchased a headband mount for. And what is that going to do for Angelo's Workbench? Well, it's going to change the way I do my videos a little bit. So over the coming weeks, you're going to see a little change in Angelo's Workbench as far as the types of content that I offer. I'm going to offer more building content, more tips content, and I'm going to still have the completion slideshows and good looks at the finished car, but we're going to have a little bit more coverage about how I get there. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun. So for today, what I'd like to talk about is the BMW i8 kit from Revell. Built up very nicely. They did a nice job on this kit. As I said in my introduction video, I was very pleased with how they molded the rear section of the kit so that the tail section was separate because it has to be a different color, and then there was a body panel that went on top of the rear section, and that was also molded separate, and that had to be a separate color if you chose a color other than black, which I did on purpose because I wanted to showcase the two-tone that exists on the BMW i8s that are not black. So it came with great decals for the interior, decals for the air vents, decals for the dash. I'll try to get some nice detail shots of the interior when I take my photos so that you can check that out. The blue decals that go on it, this is on all of the BMW i series cars. They have this blue, and those were included with the kit as well. You can see them there and on the side. There's only 4 of them. And then there was also another blue part on the grille, but you had to paint that. And for those of you that are considering building this kit, I believe I have a very, very close match using Tamiya Sky Blue X14. This is a very, very close match. If it's off, I can't tell. Very close match. You can see the grill there, and you'll see this in the slideshow coming up in a few seconds, and there as well. I can't say enough great about the kit. The only thing that's kind of a little disappointing is nothing in the front of the car opens. So they have included the electric motor with the kit. I built it. It's in there. You just can't see it. And the air vents for the hood mount from the bottom, so you couldn't even say, well, I'm going to leave the air vent unglued so you could remove it and look in at the electric motor. Now, it mounts from the bottom, so you can't really do that. It's not really an option. So the electric motor is sealed up inside there, never to be seen ever again. So that's my one complaint about the kit. It would be nice if the front was opening. Had there been more structure to the kit, I would have considered maybe opening it myself, but then I would have had to fabricate new side panels, new trunk panels, and everything, and there aren't very many good reference photos online for the BMW i8 in the electric motor section. So it is what it is, and I did the best I could. I'm very pleased with the result. I like this metallic brown color. I think that it looks very nice on the car. And the two-tone black sets it off very well. So stay tuned. I'm going to have a slideshow. Join me on my next project. There's going to be some big changes to how I do my videos. Thank you very much for tuning in.